I can't believe it's been over 2 years since Pat McGrath gave us a new Mothership palette, so I bought it so you didn't have to. Now, it's no secret these palettes are insanely expensive. I did pick mine up through TikTok Shop because I wanted the lavender casing. As you're watching this, I believe the only place to get this lavender packaging is through TikTok Shop. It's currently sold out on the Pat McGrath website. In this palette, you get 10 different shades. Now let's see if it's worth it. First, I'm going to take my reference number 2 in the shade Twilight Lilac and just press that right in my crease. Ooh, that's a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. I feel like when you look at that shade in the pan, it almost gives like pinky mauvey, but a little bit lighter. When you apply it to your eye, it's applying on me a little bit more purple. Next, I'm going to take my reference number 1 in the shade Peach Nectar and lightly blend the upper edge of that first shade. This is how I always do my eyeshadows, and this is always my biggest complaint about Pat McGrath is I don't really love the matte formula because I'm not getting that effortless blend. I feel like this side doesn't look too bad, but when I look at this side, I am noticing patchiness, which is very common, especially with colors like this. I'm going to go back to my reference number 2 in the shade Nocturnal Bloom and just put this right on the outer corner. The pigmentation on this shade is definitely there. I feel like overall these eyeshadows just work better in dabbing motions versus sweeping motions. I cannot stop staring at this green. Okay, this shade is so pretty. Then I'm going to take Astral Sunset Splendor and put this right on the most inner part. I'm going to take my Esom W23 so I can really get it in there. I feel like I should have applied this shade before the green because that was a tough act to follow. Okay, this is cute. It's very much giving me Enchanted. And we're back. This is the finished look that I came up with for the first look using the new Petalmorphosis palette. I'm not going to say too much about this palette quite yet. You guys saw the struggle that I had with a couple of the shades, but overall, I think the finished look is absolutely beautiful. Now, I know the Sephora sale is coming up, so you are going to see me do more looks using this palette to see if I think that it is worth the price at a discounted price because I don't ever recommend you guys paying full price for Pat McGrath. There are sales way too often. This is not a necessity in anybody's collection, so if you want to see other videos, make sure you're following along.